we go.
Hey guys, Eric here with Carolina Autos. Just wanted to give you guys an update on what Joan's got going on. She's buying a Ford Bronco Sport today, so the baby Bronco, the little one. She wasn't comfortable getting the big full-size one, so we're here at Mark Ford in Charlotte, just right around the corner from where I live. She had to wait about 2 months, but we'll go ahead and just give you an intro to it. It's parked right over there. Let you guys take a look around it, and I'll probably just do a driving review with it. Not really my style of car, but I'll take it out and do a road review if you guys are curious about what the Bronco Sports are like. And we are actually getting this at MSRP, so props to Mark Fickin Ford. Funny name, but sounds like they're treating their customers fairly. So we'll get all the paperwork done and maybe just do a quick first thoughts from her. See what she thinks about the new family vehicle. What are your first impressions?
I love it. Stop building.
That's a good first impression. What, you want to remember your first car?
I know I do.
All right, guys, we've had a couple days with the Bronco. You see it back here. There's Joan. Just want to do a video on first impressions. So we'll take it out. I'll put the GoPro on and just talk through some of the things that I got from driving it the first time, and ask Joan what she thinks about it. And then we'll probably do, we'll take it off-roading here in a little bit. Just give it a couple weeks. But yeah, let's get through the first impressions. All right, so I put a picture of the window sticker right in the middle of the video if anybody wants to take a look at that. So let's go driving. All right, guys, so I figured we'd do a POV drive like I normally do. And I got a list of things we're gonna talk about, so we'll just go down the list one at a time, but cold start. Why is it beeping at me?
Your other seatbelt.
You get a nice little animation for the baby Bronco. Oh, can't have any copyrighted music in here. They'll give me a strike. All right, so first impressions, if we look down here, hopefully you guys can see everything. Got our gear knob instead of a gear lever or any kind of center console shifter. They've gotten rid of that. You got your GOAT modes, which is go over all terrain or any terrain. So you got a couple different modes there. I'll do a full review and go through everything on that. We just been keeping it in normal. But yeah, so we'll put it in drive and go through probably the Starbucks drive-through because I think somebody wants some coffee.
Yes.
We'll leave the Camaro sitting there. But yeah, so initial impressions, we drove it up to Lexington yesterday to get dinner with my mom for Mother's Day. And I think it drives really good. The gas mileage, so it's averaging about 22 or so around town. Obviously, if you drive it with a light foot, that'll make a big difference, more of a difference in town. But so I reset the trip, and hopefully you guys can see. So I got 32 miles to gallon yesterday, and that's mostly highway, but a little bit of city driving as well. The visibility out is great, I think. You look over this nice hood with the bumps and all in it. Rear visibility is good. I don't know if you guys can see out the back window. But yeah, good visibility all around. You can really see where all the corners are. It's got a good backup camera for parking.
Blind spot wires.
Yep. So this one is the, what is this? The Big Bend?
Big Bend, yep.
Big Bend model.
One up from base.
So it's got the heated seats and the blind spot monitoring and the lane keep assist. So it's got a little button over here. Now it doesn't actually take control of the steering. It'll kind of vibrate and let you know if you've gone out of your lane. One thing that I noticed about it is the steering weight is really heavy for a passenger car on the highway. It's completely fine around town, you don't really notice it, but it just takes kind of a good bit of effort to keep it straight on the highway. So I don't know if that's something a Ford dealership could tune out or do something with. But yeah, so like I said, it's got the lane keep assist and the blind spot monitoring for help on the highway, but I wish the steering weight was a little bit lighter. I tried out the different modes, it didn't really change it. Not that I expected it to. But it's got a really good screen. We navigate around here a little bit. Let's see what all we got on here. Audio and different apps. So it's got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Yeah, it's got plug-in. It's got a wireless charging station right down here. And obviously it does the auto start and stop. So you got a button over here to turn that off somewhere. Oh, over here. So it'll. Sorry, I keep it on. It actually does save quite a bit of gas when you're driving around town. All right, so Starbucks was closed temporarily. So we'll just do a quick driving video. Like I said, I'll do a full review. This is just more for first impressions. I'll do a full drive review with it, maybe next week or the week after. This light's taking forever. And then we'll turn on the sound system here in a second and let you guys hear that. Because it does sound pretty good. Just the factory is a lot better than the bass system in my Camaro. But we'll give it some acceleration here, and there's a couple corners up here we can kind of take it through so you guys can see how it does. And metal to the pedal. So pretty torquey. Not a ton of power, but it's got a lot of torque from the 3-cylinder turbo. And handles pretty good, so it rides pretty stiff. It's a pretty stiffly sprung car. I'm sure that's for the off-roading capability. But handles corners pretty good. It's got 225s all around, nice all-season tires from Continental, from the factory. And I was actually kind of surprised at how stiff the ride was. But it does help the handling. I mean, you can't take it away from them. They designed a pretty good chassis with these cars. Brakes feel good. Engine feels good. Like I said, good torque. Doesn't sound great or anything, but none of these economy motors do. But yeah, if you'd like the ride in a Jeep Wrangler or similar Jeeps, you'll like the ride in the Bronco Sport. It's firm but not punishing. And we'll go park next to the Camaro. And then we'll let you guys hear the sound system. Alright, we'll put it into park all the way over. Alright, what you got on the sound over there? Sorry to play a meme song. But yeah, it's got real deep tone to it. And the highs sound good too. It's got speakers up here and in the doors. So Joan, what do you think about it?
I think it drives really smoothly, and I love the sound system.
There we go. So yeah, so that's our first impressions of the Bronco Sport, the baby Bronco. So we both really like it. It's a solid car. It's recording now.
Okay. So I really love it. Fuck! I don't know what to say.
So Joan, what do you think about it?
I think it's really smooth. I love it. Oh my god, I can't do it. It feels really smooth and I love the sound system.